This is an old guitar. I got this, I think it was 1992, and I've never used anything else really since. It's just come in for its regular 22-year service, and I haven't had any cause at all to bring it back to PRS or to. They've been set up. It's never been used strings occasionally. And that's about it really, and it's never let me down.
Because I joined King Crimson, I felt like I wanted to make a statement, so we used the iconic image from the first Crimson album, and the little man on the inside of the gatefold sleeve, and these beautiful inlays that PRS came up with themselves. Historically, I've always used kind of whatever the cutting edge technology is. I used to play Steinbergers and Parker Flies, and yet, you know, the guitars I kind of fantasised over were always kind of vintage things and Gibsons, and I had those at home, and I would play those at home, but I wouldn't take them live because they're just not reliable, you know, on so many levels, you know. And when you're in the middle of a gig, you wanted to stay in tune, you wanted to, and I guess PRS it felt like the combination of both. So that's kind of what appeals to me about the PRSs, isn't it? They actually, you know, they feel like a vintage instrument, and the build quality is like that, and yet they're modern instruments, so they do stay in tune, and you know, as Nick says, it's no problems. I didn't have any problems on the road with this guitar.
This has got a really sweet sort of bottom mid creaminess to it that I love, and you know, if occasionally I have to hire a guitar abroad or whatever, and I can find a PRS, it's the same thing. It's like coming home again, because you know they're going to feel the same, you know they're going to play the same, you know they're going to be reliable, and they're going to pretty much sound the same as well.
It was heavier, isn't it, yours?
It is. Wow.
In essence, it feels the same.
Yeah, it's the same kind of action and movement on the surface. This is slightly thicker than that I'm used to, but it's quite astonishing to me that because that was early days of PRS, and it's still with us, and it's still doing the job, and I've done very little to it. You close your eyes and just play this, and it just feels like the same thing. And it's astonishing to me that you've got, he's making the amount of guitars that he is now, because obviously the output goes up, but the quality stays there. That's quite astonishing, because usually you think that the opposite would happen.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of scattergun thing, do you, where you pick up five and one feels great and the others come, and not so they are consistent on that level too, definitely. I'm
often asked, you must have a great collection of guitars, Nick. I really don't, and the reason being is this is the these are the workhorses. They in the studio, on tour, wherever. If I want a sound, I'll pick that up. And I know I can get it to do the job I want it to do.